Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining me today in this conversation about internalizing nature, people, and strategic ESG factors beyond carbon. I know this is a weird time to be talking about ESG. One, the acronym itself has been a little bit challenged, but in a way, I've chosen it because we don't yet have another that's clearly understood and shared, and that expresses this whole range of factors that combine environmental and social factors, as well as how you trace and report of them, and how the company is organized to engage stakeholders. It also feels that with current events, on the one side, there is a lot more pressure on the financial. On the other, we realize even more the fragility and the dependency of our supply chains and our ecosystem on what's happening around us. So in a way, it's a very good time to talk about this. And today I want to cover a few things. I want to talk about the shift to holistic ESG and what that means. I want to talk and make examples of when nature is financially materials. Then we're going to go into an overview of key frameworks specifically on internalizing nature and natural factors. And we're going to talk a little bit about social factors and the main regulations there as well. We're going to talk about evaluating externalities and how to do that and the role of a CFO. And then we're going to talk a little bit about your duties and the duties of director and the regulatory assurance landscape. I'm going to focus for this webinar primarily on the UK and the EU. I'm not going to go too much into other jurisdictions. I do have a couple of other webinars on MBL that talk more specifically about ESG risk management and other factors. So I'm also going to maybe mention those for level setting, but not go into it too much. And I invite you, of course, to take a look if that's something that piques your curiosity. A little bit about me. I'm the commercial director at the Renewable Energy Associations. So you'll hear me talk a little bit about energy as well. But of course, that informs my view of supply chain and the whole connection between supply chain, value chain, and demand all the way down to consumers. I also teach at a few other organizations. So hopefully this will be easy to follow. And as I mentioned, I have a few webinars on MBL as well.